Hello, you're watching PC Jack. Today is a good day because we're building a PC. For quite some time I've wanted to use a stream and capture system to use on the channel, and today I'm going to get to share the whole build process with you guys. The parts for today's build include an Intel Core i5-12600K, a CPU with 6 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores based on the Big Little Alder Lake architecture. This CPU should have no problems with the encoding tasks we're going to throw at it, but we'll also have the option to use Nvidia's NVENC encoder by using an EVGA RTX 2060. Now this is a last gen GPU, but for what I need it to do, it's going to be absolutely fine. And it's still no slouch when it comes to gaming. To allow us to capture, we will be using the Elgato 4K 60 Pro, which is an add-on card to capture a device directly. I'm really excited to get hands on with this and see just how good it is. For our other parts, we're using the MSI Mag Z690 Tomahawk DDR4 Wi-Fi, along with 16GB of Crucial Ballistics 3200 speed memory. For storage, we're keeping things pretty simple with a 250GB Crucial P2 for our boot drive. This is a PCIe Gen 3 drive, but still perfectly fine for a snappy OS. But for our mass storage, we'll be going with a 3.5-inch WD Black mechanical drive. Now I also have an assortment of hardware courtesy of Be Quiet that will be featured in today's video, including the Purebase 500DX, which I reviewed a couple of weeks back. If you haven't seen the review yet, then I highly recommend checking it out. For cooling our 12600K, we're using a Pure Loop 240mm AIO paired with two 120mm Lightwings fans, as well as an additional Lightwings fan for exhaust in the rear of our case. Powering our system, we have a Pure Power 11 FM 750W power supply, which we're spicing up a little bit with some pink cable extensions from Yingyai? I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, but they're nice looking cable extensions nonetheless. So those are all the parts for today's video. Let's get to the fun part and actually put it all together. Okay, so I thought we'd just hit the brakes a second and take a look at the actual progress we've made with the build so far. And as you can see, I've got a lot of the smaller connectors, like our front panel connectors, plugged in, as well as the cable extensions. And I have to say, I quite like the look of the pink cable extensions in the white case, so I think that's pretty cool. We've also got one 120 Lightwings fan installed in the rear, and what I've done for the front is I've actually switched the two 140 Pure Wings fans to have them in the front for intake. So two 140s in the front along with the exhaust on the all-in-one cooler and in the rear should give us a fairly neutral airflow setup. So I'm thinking next up we'll get the all-in-one cooler installed and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so I think we're making some pretty good progress. We've got our power supply installed along with the AIO, and we've also installed our 3.5-inch mechanical drive and also this RGB hub for the fans and for the RGB strips on the actual case itself. And as you can see, we're now on to the ultimate task of plugging everything in and getting everything neat and tidy. So it may take me a while, but we'll get through it, and then we can actually install our GPU along with our capture card, and then we're all done. Okay, so that's the system fully assembled. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. I got a decent bit of cable management done. I didn't want to spend all day doing it, but it's done enough and the side panel goes on, which is the most important thing. So we can move on from that. And I think it looks pretty sleek, all things considered, so I'm thinking we just get our first boot over and done with and see how it's looking. In 3, 2, 1. So after that moment of sexy B-roll, I've managed to jump into MSI's Mystic Light software and configured the RGB a little bit to coordinate with the pink cables. And I think it looks pretty good. The pink-white theme looks pretty nice, all things considered. And I've gone in just to make sure everything's being recognized, including our memory, of course our capture card, that is also being recognized within Windows. So now I'll have to go in and adjust my fan curves and obviously get my capture card set within OBS ready to stream and capture, and then we'll be good to go. So I think I will revisit this system in a future video where I'll go through all of the setup and testing, and we'll also play a couple of games as well to see exactly how well the 2060 performs in 2022. So that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, then please feel free to like and subscribe for more videos on the way soon. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at PCJack94. If you like to talk more myself and other like-minded hardware enthusiasts, then make sure to check out the PC Jack Discord. You'll find links to all those in the video description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.